What's up, y'all, and welcome back to Seton Hill Studios. Hope you're having an amazing day out there so far. So, today on the channel, we are back checking out some more Robin Trower. We listened to Bridge of Sighs, and it was incredible. I absolutely loved his musicianship, his guitar playing, his tone, everything about it was fantastic. So I asked you guys what we should check out, and the most requested one was called Day of the Eagle. So I found a live version. This one looks like it's from 1980, and we're going to check it out. I know it's going to be good. I fell in love with this dude's guitar playing based off of Bridge of Sighs, and so I've been waiting to check out some more, and I'm super excited to dig into this one today. But before we get into it, a few ways you guys can continue to support the channel. Right down below, if you haven't already, you can hit that subscribe button. It's an easy and free way to show some love and support the content and the videos that we're doing. You can also head on over to Patreon and become a member there. If that doesn't work for you right here on YouTube, you can become a channel member. Both of those are going to get you access to priority requests as well as other perks and features. And then, as always, with a one-time donation through Buy Me a Coffee, you can get a guaranteed request that either Steven or I will check out right here on the channel. Never expected, but always appreciated. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right, folks, here we go. Checking out Robin Trower with a live version of Day of the Eagle from 1980. I'm excited to hear this one. This was highly suggested based on your guys' comments, so I'm sure it's going to blow me away. Let's check it out. Love those hits. Now, hold on a second. So, right off the bat, this is totally different than Bridge of Sighs, right? So, Bridge of Sighs was like slow and like brooding and haunting, the univibe and just, just super vibey, really. I mean, I know that sounds weird because I said univibe pedal, but like the whole song was really vibey, I guess the way I would describe it. And this one's just like, they're coming in, the drums, bass, and guitar, they're all playing together, these hits together, and it's fast. Like this is quick. So I'm excited to hear the rest of it. It caught me off guard that I don't know why I didn't necessarily expect it to be exactly the same as Bridge of Sighs, but I didn't expect, I don't think this drastic of a shift in style necessarily. But it's cool. I really like it already. I'm gonna take it all the way back to the beginning so we can hear it. Hey. He's impressive, man. I love his style. That wah pedal. This is quick. It almost Oh, man.
Saw a light just overhead, but I couldn't see the rise up from my bed. I'm alone.
I like his voice.
People seem to think I'm Superman. But I once for love, living in the day of the eagle, eagle of the dove.
Hey, his voice is good. I don't know if that's the same guy from the Bridge of Sighs performance. I honestly can't remember, but I like his voice. He's got a good, strong voice, and the timbre of his voice really kind of. It's not like he's singing super high, but the timbre of his voice makes it kind of appear that way, if that makes sense. And it really cuts through and fits the song really well. The tempo of this song, again, it still surprises me. I know this is live. I know this is 1980, but I feel like they're almost at like, it's almost like they pushed it to the breaking point of like, how fast can we make this before it's too fast? and then they pushed it maybe to where it was too fast, and then just barely pulled it back to kind of keep it on the threshold, because it sounds like they are at a breaking point of tempo. And I don't know. I mean, it's live. You never know. I mean, sometimes you get amped up in a show and you start things at the wrong tempo, or the energy just kind of pushes it one way or the other. But it feels like it feels fast, like almost too fast. And I don't know. Maybe that was the intention. Maybe that's the point. I've never heard the song, so I can't really weigh in. I'm just saying from a listener and a musical perspective, it's almost like if it was just a couple BPM faster, that riff would be hard to play. Those hits would be hard to hit. So I don't know. I do like how the light show is kind of synced up to it. The lights were da, 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 with the hits, which I thought was super cool. I always look for stuff like that because I work in production, and so stuff like that's really cool to me when people take the time to sync that stuff up. His guitar tone, man, I love it. It's like it's just a heck of a Strat tone, man. It's so beefy, and it's playing so good. All right. Let's take it back a couple seconds and keep it going. I really like his voice a lot. Here we go. Ooh, that bend. What a solo, man. I don't know if that was that seemed like almost like the drummer almost made a mistake or was about to go to the wrong section, and he caught himself because he looked over at Robin Trower and he was like, "Oh no." Oh man. Hey, but that's just what it was, before you had clicks and cues. And like I played a gig yesterday and we had clicks and cues. So I got a little lady in my ear telling me what to go or what section of the song's coming up. And, they didn't have that back then. You just had to remember everything. And if you played long shows with music that wasn't simple, especially in almost what I would consider like a more free jam band style thing like this, I mean, shoot, you could very well just get confused and go to the wrong section. But he seemed like he caught himself. But I love seeing stuff like that because it just shows you that all these great musicians are human. I mean, they might make a mistake or almost make a mistake, but he's smart enough to recover and see what's going on, which I think is awesome. And that guitar solo was killer, man. He hit that one bend where I didn't think he was going to stop. I thought he was going to bend it off the top of the fretboard. I love that about him. That was one of the things I loved in Bridge of Sighs was his ability to take a note and just absolutely just wring so much out of just that one note. And he did it. This is a really upbeat song, right? So you can't necessarily really just hold a note forever like he was doing in Bridge of Sighs, but he took that one, and I feel like that may be part of his signature sound. A lot of people talked about tone, feel, and phrasing in the comments of the last video, and y'all are spot on. He's got a feel that just it's definitely unique to him for sure. He's good, man. I'm gonna take it back. I want to see that again with the drummer. That was just, I don't know why that just tickled me. I love this section with the hits, man. Oh, oh yeah. Gosh, it's going crazy. Hey, that was awesome. Sorry for the weird abrupt cut. The video ended very suddenly and threw me to an ad, so I had to kind of edit that out. But I really, really like that song. Appreciate you guys that pointed me towards this one from the last video. It definitely shows a different side of him as a writer and a guitar player. I love it. It was, man, it was a great song, had a great melody to it. The riffs was good. The writing and the musicianship with all the syncopated and synced up parts was awesome. I loved everything about that. His tone, it was an incredible song. And that they pulled it off live, especially as fast as it was. I do still feel like it may have been just the energy of the live show made the song faster than maybe it was intended to be, because it really felt like they were at a breaking point of like, man, if this gets any faster, I don't know that it would be playable. And I stand by that in the drums and guitar and bass, but more so as I'm listening, it was really the vocals that were kind of like wasn't struggling to get it out, but it maybe felt a little rushed. So y'all let me know if the original tune was meant to be that fast, because if it is, kudos to them for pulling it off, because it felt like it was right on the brink of being too fast. But yeah, man, he never fails to impress, man. And I know I haven't listened to a ton of his music, but I really, really like his approach to the guitar. That section where they slowed down, and it sounded more akin to what I had heard last time, where it was a lot more moody and vibey and slower tempo, but then it just went bananas at the end. The camera cuts and slowly ramping the speed back up. That was awesome. That was such a cool tune. Y'all gotta let me know where else to go. I think y'all also recommended a song called Rolling Stoned or Two Rolling Stoned, so that'll probably be where I go next. Let me know in the comments if that's a next stop on the hit list here, because I definitely want to check out some more. All right, y'all. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell so every time we drop new content, you guys can be made aware. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.